Hello and welcome to this episode of Q&A with the Hombre. I hope you guys grab some really good agave spirits to sip today with me. I am going to be sipping on some Lalo Blanco, which I love this Blanco. If you haven't tried it yet, try it. You can order it on their website. That's the only way I know that you can get it, besides unless you live in Texas. So I'm going to go ahead and pour. Whoops, actually, I'm going to kill off this bottle here. All right, so if you guys don't know how it works, you comment in the chat area there on YouTube, or you ask a question. And if you want to support the channel, if you look, there's a $sign below the chat area there. You click on the $sign and you can do a super chat, which helps contribute to the channel, helps support everything I do. Not only that, your questions, your comments get priority, and then it'll also remain longer on the chat in YouTube so people can see your comments and your questions for longer. So don't forget about Super Chat if you want to help out the channel and support all that I do here at the Tequila Hombre, as well as with the Tequila Barrel Collective, since I don't make any money on any of that stuff that I do. All right, so we do have some viewers here with us today, and sipping, we got Robert Romero. He's got his Tesoro Reposado. El Tesoro's great stuff. I hope you're going to make it for Wednesday's happy hour with the Hombre, where Carlos Camarena and his daughter Afania will be there. It's going to be great. I have lots of great information, I'm sure, and we'll just have a really nice chat with Carlos and with Fani, and then allow you guys to open up with some questions that you may have from them as well, and get some of your questions that you have answered that you want to know about La Alteña or Tapatio or El Tesoro or Tequila Ocho, and I'm sure they'll be more than happy to answer for you guys. All right, Norman's got Fortaleza Still Strength. That's my favorite expression from Fortaleza. I love their Still Strength. It's a really good tequila. That's a good sipper. For my regular 40% Blancos, I do love the Lalo. I think this is, I would say this is my favorite 40% Blanco right now. Delicious. All right, so if you guys have questions you want to answer, feel free to go ahead and ask away. Otherwise, we can start picking a subject. If you're not already a member of the Tequila Barrel Collective, I did post something in our group about a special purchase that we're going to be doing, where I actually went to Cascoine and asked them about doing a barrel with us of their single barrel Reposado. Now, their single barrel Reposado isn't going to be exported into the US, so I was able to talk them into doing 2 barrels for the Tequila Barrel Collective of their single barrel Reposado. It's going to be 45% alcohol by volume. I had to go through their importer. I had to go through their distributor. But we're going to be the only ones in the U.S. getting it, and most likely the only ones in the world that's going to be getting it at 45% ABV, as well as in 750 milliliter bottles. So we're actually going to be getting a really good buy on that. I'm estimating the arrival time for that to happen like around December, because actually they just made the Blanco this week. Then it's got to go in the barrels and be aged for 6 months. And then after it's done being aged for 6 months, then they got to bottle it and get it to us. So I'm estimating that it'll be here sometime around December or January. So it should be really good. All right, we have a question coming through here. Besides the obvious strength of ABV, what's the distinct difference in taste between the Still Strength and the regular Fortaleza Blanco? I really want to try it. It's just more intense. It's not, because what happens, when they pull it out of the still, they add water to it to dilute it down to 40% ABV. So when with the Still Strength, it's just all the pure agave beautifulness, all the good flavors that you want. Everything's just elevated so much because they don't add water to it to dilute it down. So that's one of the reasons why I like it. All the beautiful agave wonderfulness is there, and then you get the fermentation, the stuff for fermentation that comes through too. It's not muted or when it's diluted down like the regular 40% is. So if you really like the taste of the regular 40%, and you really want to see what it's like when it's boom elevated, so you just get a ton of it, then that is the Fortaleza Still Strength, and I highly recommend you trying it. It's really good. It for the longest time, it's been my second favorite high strength Blanco. Now it's moved down to third, so but it's still a solid. It's my favorite expression from Fortaleza. It's the one I buy the most. When I do buy Fortaleza, it's normally a bottle of Still Strength after I finished off one that I've had here. Now, if you want to try something really interesting, you buy a bottle of the Still Strength and buy a bottle of the Añejo, and then mix them 1-to-1. And then you'll notice if all the flavors in Añejo kind of get elevated and kind of really come to the front when you add the Still Strength to it. It's called a Joven, but it tastes, I think I like the Añejo better when it's mixed 1-to-1 with the Still Strength, or you can mix it 2-to-1 with the Still Strength. You really notice the flavors in the Añejo pop, and it really just is a beautiful flavor profile. I like it better than just drinking the straight Añejo. All right, we got somebody drinking the Orete Añejo. Very nice. Is it it must be the Suave, or did you get the regular Añejo in Mexico? It's probably the Suave, because the new, I'm thinking Cascawin. Orete, it could be the regular Orete. Never mind. I was thinking Cascawin. I like the Orete Suave, Artesanal Suave Añejo. That's my one of my favorite Añejos. It's just so good. All right, any questions? Anything that you guys have, feel free to go ahead and ask. Don't forget, if you click the $ below the chat, you can do a super chat where your question will stick out and stick longer on the chat, and it also helps support the channel and support all the stuff that I do. So feel free to check out the super chat there just by clicking the $ below the chat. All right, so what do I do with empty tequila bottles? Some are too nice to throw away. That's a good question. What I do is I have a bottle cutter, and I cut the bottle cutter. I cut them with a bottle cutter, and I turn them into candles with my daughter. It becomes an art project for us. And then sometimes we keep the candles, or we'll give them away to people as gifts, because the bottle cutter does a really good job of just cutting the bottle exactly where we want. And it'll cut square bottles as well as circular bottles. And then we just buy wax and stuff off of Amazon and melt them down, add color and scents to them, and make candles. And it's something that my daughter and I really enjoy doing. And my wife is like, what are we going to do with all these candles? So she doesn't like it when we do it that much. But that's one thing that we do with empty bottles. We have nice ones that we want to keep. Oh, it's the regular Añejo. Okay, very good. The 1 liter, nice. The regular Orete regular stuff's good. It's not bad at all. All right, so the Cascawin buy should be coming in December. I'm really excited about that. We're also on Wednesday with Carlos Camarena on. I'm going to do the pick for our single barrel Reposado. I'm going to be picking that for the El Tesoro pick while I'm live with Carlos on Wednesday. So that's going to be fun. I should be getting the sample kit from them sometime Wednesday morning. And so I'll have it just in time to do for the live feed with Carlos and Fanny on Wednesday. It should be a really cool episode. So make sure you guys come by and check that out. All right, anybody else here want to say hi and let us know what you're drinking, what you're sipping with us? I'm doing Lalo a Blanco, which I really do love this Blanco. If you haven't tried it, you should. If you look at, I think you just Google Lalo Tequila. You can find their website. You can order from their website. If you order 2 bottles, the shipping's free. So you won't have to pay anything extra for shipping. All right, Adrian, he says, hello, I hope all is well. Yeah, I hope all is all well with you too, Adrian. I finally tried a Fortaleza, went to Total Wine to pick up a bottle. The guy that works at Total Wine told me to get the Padrino or Don Roberto instead. No! Do
not listen to anybody at Total Wine. This is the tequila police. If you listen to somebody at Total Wine, you're going to go home with El Padrino, and it's garbage.
All right, there you go. No! Do not listen to anybody at Total Wine. take the Fortaleza and tell them to shove off. So otherwise, you're going to get El Padrino as garbage. Do not do that. Hopefully you didn't do it. Adrian, comment and tell me you didn't do it. Right? You bought the Fortaleza, right? Comment to let us know. We're all wondering. All right. Have you considered hosting a tour down south to some distillers? Yes, actually, when I go this year, I will be arranging and talking to the distilleries about doing a tour, bringing some people down. It won't be a very big group of people. It'll be, fairly small, but we'll get kind of a special VIP access kind of tour thing, because I do know the master distillers, and I'd arrange for us to kind of get some special treatment because of my relationships with this distillery. So yeah, I'm considering doing that. So if you're in Tequila Talk on Facebook or you're in the collective, those will be the people that get the first shot at being my guest. And I'll probably limit it to like maybe 10 people max the first time. But I need to work out the logistics and talk to the distilleries and see what kind of things they'd be interested in doing for us. I actually have one distillery that may even let us make our own tequila while we're there, which I think would be really cool. So we're working some things out and we'll see what we can do. I want to make it so it's like really special and not like any other tour. Oh, good to know, Adrian. Good. Yeah, don't listen to those people at Total Wine. They don't know what they're talking about.
They're like all the time. Pick up the El Padrino. And so you're like, is the El Padrino good?
Oh yeah, it's like rated 90 in some magazine.
Oh, so this is better than Fortaleza?
Oh yeah, because it's like rated 90 in some magazine.
Oh, so if I was to choose between Fortaleza and El Padrino, which one would I choose?
Oh, definitely the El Padrino.
And then you'd walk out with El Padrino and then you'd taste it and you go, oh my God, this stuff is crap. It happens to everybody. Do not fall into the Total Wine sales rep telling you El Padrino is good stuff. New tequila drinker here in Cary. Welcome, Cary. I'm a little embarrassed to admit it. I can say it's fine. Everybody starts somewhere. It's the sweetness. Is any tequila without additives as sweet? No. Well, actually, there's some that could be naturally sweet. If you like them sweet like that, start out with French oak aged. And one that I recommend is the Casa San Matias Gran Reserva. It comes in a black bottle. It's natural, no additives, but it's in French oak. And so it has more of a sweeter flavor profile to it, like butterscotch and stuff comes through on it. That one would be one I'd recommend. Now, when you pour it, let it open up first. So let it sit in the glass, kind of swirl it, and let it sit there for like 15 or 20 minutes. Okay, because take a sip when you first try it out of the bottle, and then let it sit for like 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then try it again. And then you'll notice how the flavor changes on French oak. And that's what I love is you could sit and pull a French oak tequila out, and you open it up, you take a sip, you're like, oh, okay, it's good. And then your next sip, you can wait a little bit, take another sip, and you're like, oh, that's different. And then you take another sip, you're like, wow, okay, this is really good. And then next one, you're going like, damn. And it just keeps like changing the longer you take to drink it, which is kind of really cool. But it's got nice vanilla, butterscotch, caramel in there, but the butterscotch really shines through a lot, and it's just got a sweeter wood. So it's try the San Matias Gran Reserva is only like between $40 to $50 or maybe $55 at the most, which is the best deal you're going to find for a really nice XA anywhere. Adrian says, yeah, I got Fortaleza Blanco. Going to try the G4 next Blanco next. Good. Thank you for great content and knowledge. Thank you very much, Adrian. I am glad that we're steering you in the right direction. And if you want to help out the channel, you guys don't forget to click the $ below the chat and pick up a super chat. Your comment will get priority, and then it'll also remain longer on the chat so people can see it, your question and comment, and it helps out the channel, helps support everything that I do here. All right, let's see what else we got here. What's your opinion on Partido? By the way, I picked up a bottle of Chinaco recently, and I've been enjoying it. It's not a bad set. No, Chinaco's not bad. Partida is not bad either. It was better in the older days. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's not horrible. Same with Chinaco. It's not horrible, but when Herman Gonzalez was making it originally, the same guy that makes T1 and Tears of Llorona, it was really good back in the older days. And so that's why you'll see people, if you're in some other groups, they talk about the teardrop bottles and how to identify whether it's Herman juice or not. That's what people try to search out when they're looking for Chinaco. But the current stuff's not bad at all. It's not horrible. So it's a decent sipper. Yes, Partida. Yeah, Partida. Yeah. Is it Addictivo worth the price? No, it's not. If you're somebody that's into really sweet tequila, that is laced with additives. And I have nothing against that. If people like sweet tequila and want to drink something sweet, by all means, pick up the Addictivo. And the distillery is, excuse me, need some tequila. The distillery is really open about their use of additives. It's like, oh, do you use additives in this? And they go, oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, why? And they said, well, because Americans buy a sweet tequila. They like it. So as long as they like it and are going to buy it, we're going to make it. So I said, okay. And that's what they do. Well, thank you, Carrie. You're very kind as well. And I appreciate you being here. Hopefully you'll hang out and ask some more questions and learn some more. You're now part of the Tequila Hombre family, so you're welcome anytime, okay? I'm always here to help. And people will tell you that. I'm sure they'll comment and let you know. Anytime they have questions, they ask on my videos, or if they are in my group on Facebook, anytime they ping me or ask me a question, I normally always respond. I'm here to help. I want to help everybody have as good as experience with tequila and with agave spirits as they possibly can. So that's it. I'm here to help. All right. So I need another sip of tequila. You guys have any more questions? We have 24 people watching. That's awesome. Oh, what's the oldest bottle I have? I wonder how long I can store one. Well, it depends. If you open it, I would give it, if you open it, 5 years, maybe 5-6 years. Unless well, it depends on how much you're pouring out of it and stuff. They can last a long time as long as you keep it in a cool place. Like I keep mine here in my office, and it's like 70 degrees in here. It'll last forever in here as long as it's out of direct sunlight. And as long as you're not, pouring out and it's getting to the bottom of the bottle, the more air that's in the bottle, the more it will deteriorate over time. But if you just pour a little bit and leave it for a little bit, it'll be fine. I have bottles in here that are probably half full that are 2.5, 3 years old that are perfectly fine. If I was to pour a sip now, they'd be perfectly fine. So I wouldn't worry about it. Is there any tequila made of fully organic, or is it possible to make it? Thank you. Yeah, there is. There's a bunch of organic tequilas. Don Abraham's organic. Tequila 123 is organic. There's a bunch of them. Yeah, there's quite a few of them that are organic. I just did one on Hermosa Casagave. That one's full organic as well. There's quite a bit. I think if you look at NOM 1480, they do a lot of organic stuff. They're certified organic, so it shouldn't be that hard to find ones that you want that are organic. The big ones to look for, Don Abraham's everywhere. You can find that everywhere. That's a really good organic one. Tequila 123 is another one that you'll find everywhere too. I've reviewed, if you look on the channel, I reviewed the Blanco, the Repo, and the Añejo, and I have the extra Añejo coming out for them as well. All right. Hi, Mark. It's Bernie. Hey, Bernie from Washington. Dude, how are you? I've been listening. I'm at work. Oh, nice. Good. I'm glad that you're listening, Bernie. Always love having you here, buddy. And, if you have questions, chat along. Just don't get in trouble with the boss, okay? My local liquor store doesn't carry Fortaleza Still Strength. What websites would you recommend? I live in where in California do you live? I'm in Riverside. So there's places all over here that you can get Fortaleza. where you, I mean, I can tell you where to go. So tell me where you live in California. Are you in Northern California or Southern California? Maybe I can guide you to stores. But if you want to order it online, Mission Liquor has got it, and they ship to California. High Time Wine, or it's hightime.net, highttimewine.net. They have really good prices, and they'll ship it right to you. And since you're in California, it'll come the next day. They do overnight shipping through Golden State Overnight, so you'll get it right away. So that's the one I would recommend is go to highttimewine.net and check them out. They're in Costa Mesa here in Southern California. I recently picked up a bottle of El Tesoro Paradiso. Very nice. And it was one of the older colorful bottles, the rainbow bottles, yes. I was wondering if anything changed in the process, or is it just new packaging with the newer bottles? It's just new packaging. They didn't change anything in the process. They just changed the packaging to it. Same with the regular El Tesoro bottles where they were the olive oils before. They wanted to update the packaging, make it more modern, so they created the new ones they have now with the Tahona wheel on top, and the Paradiso's got the really nice brown labels on it. It looks really nice. Comes in the brown box instead of the cardboard rainbow box that the other one came in. So yeah, it's just a bottle change. The processes, the way they make it are still the same. So I don't know why people make a big deal about trying to find one of the A, B, or C bottles and blah, blah, blah. It's just a bunch of hooey. They try to find a way to sell you bottles. That's all. Don Abraham's running out everywhere, and some places hijack the price. Oh, really? I haven't seen that. We've got it here all over the place for the extra añejo for like $90. And we got the añejo everywhere for like $69, and the repos for like $59 and $39 for the Blanco. It's all over the place down here. Yeah, Don Abraham XA is like $89, $90 here. All right, we got another question here. Can you explain the glass you use? What impact does the shape make and the tasting experience? Well, yeah, this is the Denver and Liley agave glass. I'm not sure the impact that it has on it, but they designed the bowl so it allows the spirit to open up more and get more of the aromas and the flavors and stuff to let loose. And then, for I understand, the way this is shaped, it's shaped to direct, the flavors up towards your nose by not oversaturating your nose with ethanol, which you don't want a big nose full of alcohol. So you pick up a lot of the really nice aromas coming through, but then the ethanol, can escape. So you're not getting just whiffs of ethanol like in some of the glasses with the more narrow tops on them. And then the bowl allows more oxygen to get in touch with the tequila and stuff, allows it to open up and express itself more. And really, I go at people all the time with this on what about this glass, and really it is the best agave glass that I've ever used. And I've got a bunch of glasses. They're all lined up right up here on the shelf that I don't use anymore because I strictly use these. And I mean, I picked up 4 of them, so I've got them all over the place. And I do swear by them. I don't make any money off the sales of them or anything like that. I just really have noticed a huge difference in the glass. All right. Thank you for your suggestions. I looked the brand and you mentioned, and it's pricey. Is it worth the price for organic tequila versus the regular premium tequila? It's not pricey. What are you talking about? You can get it for cheap. I mean, what do you consider pricey? $40-$50 is not pricey at all. If you look at Tequila 123 is another brand, it's not pricey at all either. Very inexpensive for regular tequila as well as organic. So I don't know where you're looking. You could be looking in the wrong store. There's other stores to look at. You can find ones that are not pricey at all. And the Hermosa Casa Agave is like $35 or something like that, $39, and as high as $42 for the Blanco, that's not pricey at all. That's a normal price for a Blanco. Why do they put worm in tequila, and have you ever ate it? They don't put worm in tequila. That was just a touristy thing that they did. It's not something they do. And no, I don't drink tequila with worm in it. So there's no worms in tequila. Sorry. So don't worry about it. That's a tourist thing in Mexico. none of the really good tequila companies, but gusanos is what they're called in the tequila. So there you go. No worms. See, there's no worms in this one. Wormless. All right. So we got the worm thing out of the way. What is your favorite Pasote expression? I've tried the Blanco and love it. Any recommendations? I look into high wine. I'll look into high time wine. High time wine. I live around Sacramento area. Okay, well, high time, they'll ship it to you here in California. It'll get there. If you order it, well, not today. If you order it tomorrow, it'll get there by Wednesday. I mean, it's quick. And they have like the best prices in California. So their prices are ridiculous. My favorite Pasote expression has to be the Blanco. I mean, the Blanco's so good. It's my favorite. So I do recommend anytime you're trying a new tequila brand, start with the Blanco. And start with the Blanco because the Blanco is the life and soul of the tequila line. And if the Blanco isn't good, then everything else isn't going to be good because you start with a base that's nasty. I mean, all you're doing is aging nastiness, and nobody wants that. So if the Blanco is really good, you enjoy the Blanco, then try the other expressions too, because most likely they're going to be good. All right. Next question. What's the highest proof Blanco you've had? 110 is the highest they can go by law. So you can't go any higher than 110 according to the regulations, the tequila regulations. So 110 is the highest I've had because that's the highest they can legally go. You will not see a tequila higher than 110 proof. 110 proof. So 55% alcohol. Hey, you guys, don't forget, click the $ below the chat and do a super chat. Your questions, your comments will stick out, and then you also help support the channel. We do love the super chatters. They get recognized first, and then your questions or comments will remain in the chat screen for longer, and you'll get priority. Any special cleaning or sanitizing needs for your Denver and Lively glass? No, I use a little scrubber pad and some Dawn detergent, and I scrub it out and rinse it, and then that's it. I'm good to go. So, and it works great. So I use these little scrubby pad things that I can get inside the bowl and scrub around, or I'll use a soft, like a glass brush. Those are great too. And I use those with a little Dawn detergent on them and clean them out, rinse them real good, make sure there's no soap in them, and then dry them off, and then I'm good to go. So it's really easy. Lalo, you said that you can only get it you can order it from their website. They now ship it throughout the U.S. So it's in, I think Lalo told me he was working on getting it in Colorado right now, but if you can order it off their website and they'll ship it to you. And if you buy 2 bottles, shipping's free. But it's only available in stores right now in Texas, as far as I know. They're working on Colorado and a couple other states, but I'm not sure if it's there yet. He's supposed to come on the happy hour because Lalo and I are good friends, but he's going to do it sometime in March. So, but Lalo Spirits, I think, is their website, lalospirits.com, or just Google Lalo Tequila. You'll find their website. You can buy it in their store. Buy 2 bottles. Shipping's free. It shows up within 3 or 4 days normally. Ships pretty quick. And then would be Santo Fino Blanco, which is Sammy Hagar's. That is my favorite. It's made by the same guy that made the Cabo Wabo, the older Cabo Wabo for him, which was actually a good Cabo Wabo. And he's very good, a very good master distiller. So that is my favorite of all the celebrity tequilas that I've tried. And I don't really go around looking for celebrity tequilas, though. I just try to look for good tequilas, and I do try the celebrity ones, and like don't drink Terramana because that stuff's nasty. Okay, so there you go. If you watched my video, you can watch it, and you can see on there when I take a sip and I start getting the really bad part to it. I look at the
camera and I'm like, there's a bitterness to this that is just nasty. It is really, really nasty. And then I have to cough a little bit.
And then my voice went back to normal. All right, so what's the name of the liquor store to buy online? It's from their website. Just go to their website. Look up Lalo's Tequila online. I think it's lalospirits.com. And you order it from their website, and it ships directly from them. Very easy, very nice, no store, online store. All right, I need some more tequila. I've been talking a lot. All right, guys, don't forget to click the $ below the chat, do a super chat. Your questions and comments will then be highlighted. You get priority, and you also help support the channel and all the stuff that I do for the tequila world, which was greatly appreciated. We love the super chats. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Any more questions or comments? Where I just sit here and sip? Should I do some more funny voices? All right, so let's see. If we talk about some of the things that are going on right now, like the price hike for El Tesoro, I guess you guys are starting to see that happen. They are increasing the prices on the El Tesoro, and there's been some nice sizable price increases in some places. Other places it hasn't really gone up that much. If you're like El Tesoro and our El Tesoro drinker, make sure you get out and get some now before the prices increase with the new stock. A Paradiso and the extra Añejo, the regular extra Añejo, are going to be going up more than the Añejo, the Repo, and the Blanco are. But I would go out, and if you know places that sell it for inexpensive right now, stock up on it. Get you some before the pricing does go up. All right, well, here we go. What's the light hanging behind you? It says Corazon on it. That is a barrel head. It's from the Barrel Select that they do. We did for the Tequila Barrel Collective. We did 3 barrels with them. So it just says it's a single barrel Corazon Select on it. I bought it on eBay because I thought it looked cool on the wall. And I have some other tequila companies that want to send me signs that we'll put up there. So you'll see more signs being added. What's your opinion on Casa Noble in general? In general, my opinion is that it is, I don't like it. I mean, I'm honest. I like the older bottles, the newer stuff. It has a really bad burn to it for me. And then it's got this funky swampiness in it as well. And I don't like it. So I don't buy Casa Noble, so that's my opinion. But I mean, some people like it, and that's fine. It's not my thing. I don't recommend it for when people ask me what my opinions are of it. All right, we got lots of time. We still have like 25 more minutes. You guys, you have questions or comments? Make sure you click the $ below the chat. Do a super chat. Help fund the channel. Help support all the stuff that I do here for the Tequila Hombre, as well as the Tequila Barrel Collective. We love it when you guys support us that way. For beginners, what would I recommend? As far as what? As far as what tequila to try, or what would you want to know? For what tequila to try? I mean, that's tough. I need to kind of get an idea of what kind of flavors and stuff you like. So what I recommend doing is going out and picking up El Tesoro. That one's fairly reasonably priced right now. Pick up a bottle of El Tesoro Blanco, taste it, and then come back and tell me if you like it. And if so, then I can start directing you towards others and stuff. But that's a very nice, well-made, awesome, traditionally made tequila. Really good flavors to it. And if you haven't had a really nice, natural, traditionally made tequila before, it'll be an experience for you. And then we can move you on to some other things after that. Okay. So El Tesoro Blanco is a good. Let me see if I have a bottle close by I can grab right now. Doesn't look like it. I got my headphones and stuff all plugged in, so I can't get up and get one. But El Tesoro Blanco is a good place to start. Yeah, tequila. Okay, yeah, I got you. We're good. All right, so what would you recommend Don Julio Blanco? No, I would not. Don Julio, when it was made by Don Julio, was really good. Ever since they sold it to Diageo, it's gone downhill. They're mixing diffuser juice in it now. It's got a really funky flavor profile to it. And I went to a wedding recently for a friend, and all they had was Don Julio. So I said, okay, I'll take a little shot of Don Julio. And I tried drinking it, and I had this nasty flavor in my mouth to the point where I was drinking Diet Cokes afterwards to try to get the flavor out. And it was actually in my mouth. The flavor wouldn't leave for like a day and a half. I had that really bad flavor in my mouth. So I knew they were doing something with it, and ends up they're mixing diffuser juice in with it now to make it less expensive for them, but still charge you the same price. So I don't recommend Don Julio at this time. I don't recommend him at all. There's other tequilas out there for $49. I'd look at El Tesoro. I'd look at G4, look at Fortaleza. Any of those Blancos are excellent and much better than Don Julio will ever be. Okay, so what are your thoughts and opinions on Suerte tequila expressions? Suerte's good. It's Tahona crushed. It's a good brand. I'm going to start doing. You'll see some reviews on the channel on Suerte. So I have nothing against Suerte. I like their extra añejos, and if you're really good, you can find some of the older bottles. You can try to collect all of them. They have the Diamond, the Lips, the Crown, and the 400. I think are the ones that they have. Have you tried Tequila Senzon? And if so, what do you think of it? I haven't. I've got some bottles up here. I'll be doing reviews of it pretty soon. Kroger actually sent me 3 bottles of it, so I'll be doing the reviews of that. It's Kroger's house brand. You can find it at Food for Less and at Ralph's, I believe, which are all Kroger owns out here, and Kroger in the Midwest has it as well. I'll be doing some reviews of that, so just keep watching the channel. Make sure you subscribe so you get notified when I post them. I was thinking of picking up a bottle called Grand Love XA, the ceramic heart bottle, to give it as a gift for Valentine's Day. Is it any good or skip? It's a big skip for the Grand Love. It's not good. It's not good. Pretty bottle though. Bottle looks great on the shelf, but it's not good. I'd skip it. And you guys don't forget to click the $sign below the chat and pick up a super chat. Donate some money here to the channel. Help support the channel. Your comment or question will get priority, and then it also will stay longer in chat so people can read it, and I'd really appreciate it. It helps support everything that I do here on the channel. So if you want to help support the channel, click on the $sign below the chat and do a super chat. You can donate as much as you want. It's not expensive, and it helps out. Can you recommend an extra añejo with a similar flavor profile as Tapatio Extra Añejo? Sure. Well, there's a bunch of extra añejo, but similar to Tapatio. Tapatio was my top extra añejo until I tried the Cascanes, and I actually like the Cascanes single barrel 100 proof XA that we're doing a buy of in the Tequila Barrel Collective better than Tapatio, but Tapatio was my best. So just keep drinking Tapatio. I mean, don't go away from it. Don't look for something else. Stick with the Tapatio. That's my recommendation. Reserva de los Gonzales is from the relatives of Don. Yes, it is. It is from the relatives of Don Julio. This is from his grandson, Lalo, the one I'm drinking. Lalo is Don Julio's grandson. So he makes this Blanco, which is very good. But Reserva de Gonzales is only available in Mexico. You can't buy it in the U.S. You have to go to Mexico to get it, unfortunately. But it is from his family. Yep, that's correct. I want to introduce tequila to a bourbon drinker. What would be good XA gateway tequila to have them taste that is traditionally made? Well, traditionally made, you're only looking at a certain amount of them. An extra añejo, I would go with a G4 extra añejo. And if he's a bourbon drinker, he'll like it because they're aged in Dickel barrels. And so the bourbon really comes through on them. But that's traditionally made. It's Tahona crushed. It's oven cooked agave. He does it the old fashioned way, and he does it really well. So I would look at the G4 extra añejo as the one to look at. What What is your opinion of Vulcan Tierra? I saw it at Bevmo recently and never heard of it. As long as it's not the Cristalino, you're fine. The Añejo and Extra Añejo and the Blanco are good. The Cristalinos, all they did is took the Añejo and filtered out all the color and a little bit of the flavor from it. And, she did a little different, so it's still a little straw colored, but it's still very muted for an Añejo flavor profile. So I'm not a fan. Which bottle is the most beautiful in your opinion, or what's your favorite looking? The most beautiful bottle, let me see if I can move this here, is that one right there. No, it's not long enough. Sorry. But if you look up there, it's got a little sun. It's a sun bottle. It's made at 100% lead-free crystal, hand blown, hand polished. It's a beautiful bottle. It's actually designed by an artist, Sergio Bustamante. He designed the bottle. He's after his art style, which is suns and moons and stuff like that with faces and stuff on it. Beautiful bottle. And the tequila inside is just as beautiful as the bottle is, which is an exception normally to the beautiful bottle rule. Oh, great. Yes, definitely add the G4XA to the list. It's one you definitely want to try. I would highly recommend it. Very good. Now, you guys don't forget to click the $ below the chat. Do a super chat. It'll put your priority on your question, your comment, and also help support the channel and everything that I do here. Because, I don't charge for it. I don't charge to help you guys. So any help would be greatly appreciated. So feel free to do the super chat. Help out. We love the super chats. Any more questions? Any more comments? Go ahead and post them. I'm here to help you guys. So, and sipping, I'm running low on I may have to grab another bottle out of the secret tequila closet. Did you ever hear of Jaguar tequila? Yes, I have seen. I'm familiar with it. It's in this really nice beaded bottles. What's the name of the Indian tribe out of Orandas that makes those? I'm drawing a blank on the name of them right now. Yeah, very expensive bottle, $250 something a bottle or something like that. Yeah, I'm very familiar with Jaguar. It's what do you think of Cazul tequila? I think it should be staying on the shelves there at Total Wine, and you shouldn't bother with it. It's not good. Just being honest with you.
Hello, welcome to Total Wine. Have you tried El Padrino yet? No? Oh, you should try it. It gets a 90 in some magazine. Oh, and if you don't like that, try Cazul. It's really good too. It got like an 87 in some magazine. Oh, you don't like that? Try Senior Rio. That one also got like an 82 or something in a magazine somewhere. Those are really good ones.
Well, I'm more of a Fortaleza drinker. Should I try Fortaleza?
Oh, no, Fortaleza is not nearly as good as these.
This is the Tequila Police. Come out of Total Wine and do not buy the El Padrino, or will be forced to use physical force on you.
All right. What do we got next? Next question. Somebody going to click on that $ and do a super chat and make me just go crazy if you did. I'd love that. All right. So next question. In your trips to Guadalajara, did you ever try Tequila El Viejito and or 1937? No. Nope. I didn't. None of my trips to Guadalajara. Nope. Next question. Opinion on Jose Cuervo Special Silver. Do I have to have one?
The answer would be no. It rhymes with Cuervo. Cuervo, no. Cuervo, no. Cuerno. 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 Cuerno.
Did that answer your question? What tequila Cazadores ever good? If so, what happened? Yes, it was good. It was really good. What happened was they sold it to Big Liquor. It was really good when the Benuelos family owned it. And if you want to know, get an idea just how good it is, if you're ever out and about and you see a brand called Don Felix, pick up Don Felix and try it. It's really good stuff. I like it. It's really good. Kind of a squarish bottle. Really good. That's the way the Benuelos family made tequila. Cazadores was really good. And then they sold it. And then after they sold it, they bought a diffuser for it. And then they diffuse it. So they try to crank out as much as they can for as cheap as they can. And now it's just total and complete garbage. But it was really good. If you can find the bottles, okay, that has the deer, the stag on it or whatever, and on the right-hand side, it's just a little piña, not with a circle or anything, just a little piña, pick up those bottles because that's pre-diffuser. And you can still find them in the stores occasionally. If you go into like a, old liquor store and it tucked away someplace that doesn't get a lot of foot traffic in it, you can find the bottles there. If you see them, pick them up because those are the good Cazadores bottles. And there's still some around. I found one recently, but I'm still, I always keep my eyes out for them. You want to look for the one with the stag on it, the deer, and then he's got a little piña to the right. So if the bottle's looking at you, it'll be to the right. It's just a piña, with the leaves sticking out of the top of it, but it looks like just a pineapple. Get those bottles. Those are the good ones. Those are the pre-diffuser bottles. All right. We're doing pretty good here. I'm getting all your questions answered. Everyone's having a great time, right? Are y'all having a great time? I am. Loving my Lalo. All right. So have you tried? All right, here we go. Another question. Have you tried 2019 Ocho La Laja? I have a bottle of the Reposado. I've been looking forward to opening it. Of course. Anything Ocho's good. Open up your Ocho and enjoy it. It will be wonderful. It'll make you happy. It'll make your life complete. Everybody wants a complete life, so don't just sit there and look at your Ocho. Open it and enjoy it. Salud, amigo. Stay thirsty, my friend. All right, next. Have you ever had a Zunia Black Añejo? If so, what are your thoughts on it? I have had it, and I will be reviewing it, so I'm not going to tell you my thoughts. You're going to have to tune in and watch the video. So there. How do you like them apples? Matter of fact, if you look right back here, there's a boxed Zunia Black with 2 snifter glasses. Aren't I special? Not really. I picked it up cheap for like $69. It was all dusty and stuff. So, but yeah, I'll be doing a review of the Zunia Black here soon. So keep your eye on the channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell next to it. You'll see the review of it when I do it. All kinds of great information on it for you, and you'll know my thoughts. All right. Next, have you tried Mi Campo? Yes, I have. Is that all you want to know? Okay. Yeah, I've tried it. Yeah. Oh, did you want to know what I think of it? Oh. Hey, super chat. Yes, party. David Casillas. Dude, you rock. Thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. You complete me. Thank you so much. The love is appreciated, dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thanks. All right. What about number 1? Do you have in mind to do a review on their expression? Absolutely. Yeah, I do. Do you like number 1? What do you think of it? I'd love to hear what you think. Okay, so back again. Dude, my first super chat tonight. David Casillas, dude, you rock. Thank you so much. You're a legend. I love you. You're part of my Tequila Hombre family, and I appreciate you. So we're going to talk about David Casillas here for a while because he did a super chat, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, David. You're welcome anytime. You have a question, David, it comes up, you're going to get in front of everybody else because you did a super chat. Thank you so much. You're about to get, okay, good. Then get it. Get on it. Come on, Bernie. And we appreciate you too. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. You know I do. I always answer your questions on the channel when you have them, and we go back and forth. You know that. I'm always there. Everybody always knows that. I tried G4 Blanco the other day. It is my new fit. Yes! Hey, Orange Material, you and I are like tequila brothers too, because it is my like favorite tequila brand overall. So we're like bros now. G4 rocks. I love G4. And that's why, you know, Felipe and I are good friends because I always try to do things to help out G4. We did barrel buys of it. We got some special. We were the first ones in the country to get the 108 proof. So all my Tequila Collective brothers out there, big woohoo, right? Dude, everyone's going like, where did you get that? And we're like, we got it. You have to wait, right? Did I not take care of y'all? All my TBAC brothers. We got some good stuff coming up. I can't wait for you guys to get it and try it. All right, next we've got, have you tried Tierra's Organic? I have not, no. There's so many tequilas out there, I can't drink them all, you guys. I mean, I got 450 bottles here. I do try. So if I come across it, I will try it. Or if they send me a bottle, I will definitely do a review. But I haven't tried it yet. So if you do try it, please share with us what your thoughts are on it, okay? Hey, no, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you. It's my homeboy up in Washington. How many bottles do you have currently? I have 20 something, and I always go back and forth. And I'm in the mood for your stash back there. It looks well, thank you. Yeah. You can't even see like all of it here. Let me see if I can move this back. Just move this around a little bit so you can see the, see, we've got the full cabinet there. We got that cabinet there. And then we got that other one there with the mezcals in it. And then, hidden behind you because, it would be just too embarrassing for you guys to see everything, I think. Right here is a closet that's stacked from ground to ceiling and all the way across with tequila. You don't believe me? Oh, here, watch this. I'm thirsty. What do I feel like drinking? Oh, how about an older Cabo Wabo? That sounds wonderful. We'll do that. No, forget that. No, you know what? Ooh, let's do Reserva de Senor. That sounds really good, right? This is the Reposado. Very tasty. No? Okay. Oh, we could always go with the Arete. 101 proof. Yeah? Okay. Let's do the Arete. But we got to finish up with the Lalo first. So I've got probably, I think I'm pushing like 460, 470 bottles now. I try to drink them, make room for more new ones, but yeah, I got a lot. Now I want to try G4 Añejo and maybe the XA. Well, if you look down here, I mean, I'm somebody that always like backs up everything that I say. If you look, you get this bottle out of the way here. You see what's down here in the corner here? When I say I like G4, this is the 108 proof Blanco. This is the Blanco. This is the Repo. This is the Añejo. This is the Extra Añejo. See, all those are all stacked back there. That's all G4. And then if you look on the shelf, those are my drinking bottles right behind me. So you got the Repo right here. That's the Añejo. That's the Extra Añejo. The Blanco's behind the thing right here. And the 100 proof, high proof Blanco's right here. And then that's Pasote, Peralta, and Volans. So I have my own Felipe El Pendillo shelf right there. So I do love their stuff. By the way, David Casillas, dude, did I say thank you for the super chat? Dude, really, thank you for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Just want to make sure I thanked him on that. What should I do for? All right, let's see. What do we got here? Sipping on Fortaleza Añejo right now. Thanks for answering my question. Yeah, absolutely. I'm here to answer questions, you guys. That's what I'm here for. That's why it's called the Q&A. I answer your questions and try to help you. Let's try to get this back. So I want to see my, there we go. Okay. I'm here to help. I'm here to answer questions, here to be silly and make you laugh and enjoy your Monday evenings with a little tequila. You guys get to see me when I'm all serious in my videos. You don't get to see me when it's kind of like just really me being me, which is kind of now where I get to do the silly voices and stuff. I want you to know I'm not all that serious where I'm sitting there going, because I got these big bright lights shining in my eyes, so I'm all blinking all the time going, okay, well this, now I can be a little silly and we can just have a little fun and I can answer your questions for you because that's what I like to do. I like to help people, and I love it when you guys come back and say, oh, I tried Fortaleza and you were right. It's so good. It's not my favorite. I love hearing that. It makes me feel good that I helped you guys. And David, thank you for the super chat, dude. I really appreciate it. Thank you. All right. I don't have any options. I'm looking for the, it's right below the chat on YouTube. If you look on the chat box on YouTube, you'll see there's a $sign right below it. Right below the chat box. It's easy. I know it's there because David found it. It's a little funky looking $sign right below the chat box. All right. So it is 5:00. Should we end this now? You guys, are you good? Or you have any more questions? I could stay a little longer. My wife isn't going to get mad at me. She's not here. So I can sit here and finish my tequila, my Lalo. But I will be, I'll do a review of the Arete 100. We'll get that up here soon. We'll save that for a review. I've got some really good reviews coming up, you guys. So make sure if you're not subscribed to the channel, you click the subscribe button and you click the notification button next to it, because there are going to be some really good reviews that I'm going to be cranking out here. And then we've started, if you notice today, watch today's video. It is Mezcal Monday. And I'm going to be starting to do some more reviews on mezcals, as well as sotos and raicillas. And we're going to let you guys into the other agave spirits in the agave spirit world and try to give you some information about them. To the one we did today, which was Mezcal Craneo, is a really good beginner tequila. So if you've been thinking about jumping into the world of mezcal, then you should. Hey, all right, another super chat from Ubaldo Navarro. Thank you so much. Dude, you rock. I love you. You're part of family here. Anytime you have a question, you need help or anything, I'm here for you, brother. So thank you, Ubaldo, for the super chat. I appreciate it. And I'm here to help you anytime, okay? Thank you. I love my super chatters. They're awesome. So I always have to stop. So what was I talking about before? Oh, yeah. Lots of great reviews, especially the mezcal side. I had a lot of people that asked me what's a good beginner mezcal. I did a video on beginner mezcals that are on the channel. I just added another one today. So if you haven't watched today's review and you've been thinking about getting into mezcal, get it over to the channel and watch the review. And then don't go yet. This is a fun okay, I won't go yet. I'll stay. I'll hang out. Let's chat. Let's have some good time. I'll do some more voices if you guys want me to. It's all good for me. I enjoy hanging out with you guys and answering your questions and helping you, especially like when Ubaldo Navarro does a super chat for me. Dude, thank you so much. Love you, brother. All right, so next question. Have you ever tried pulque, the ancient ancestor of tequila and mezcal? I wouldn't call it the ancient ancestor of tequila and mezcal. It's more of just a fermented sap from inside the agave plant. But yeah, I have tried pulque, and I'm not a fan. It's not, for me, it wasn't, I mean, I don't mind it. It's good. It's like, okay, this is pulque, but the taste is kind of weird. There is some interesting spirits now, which is distilled pulque, which is actually the ancestor of tequila and mezcal. And you can actually buy distilled pulque now. And I tried it. It's not that bad. So if you can find some, try it. It's good. I'm trying to remember the brand that I had. I don't remember right off the top of my head. Continue from above. My parents and grandparents are from Jame, Jalisco, but now live in California. Oh, nice. I love Jalisco. I try to go at least once a year. I normally stay in Guadalajara, and then I go in to see my friends at the distilleries in Tequila, and I'll go to Amatitan, and I go up to Arandas, up in the highlands, and I visit Siete Leguas up there, and I go to Casa San Matias up there, but not in Arandas. They're up in other areas of the highlands. So I'll spend a couple days in the highlands and a couple days in Tequila and then the Valle area, and see all my tequila friends. And then we hang out sometimes too in Tlaquepaque, where we have some food, listen to mariachi, do some tequila shopping, and hang out there as well. I love Jalisco. I love Guadalajara. I love going there. The people are so nice. If you're nice and you respectful, they treat you like family. They'll invite you into their house and have dinner with them. They're so nice. So I love it there. I'm planning on going back this year as soon as COVID's under control and I can travel safely. Being an asthmatic, it's rougher for me because if I get COVID, it's going to be rough. So I really have to do my best not to get COVID. So I don't plan on traveling there until after I get the vaccine. But I do love it in Jalisco. It's beautiful. El Tequilino square bottle, just got it. Love the subdued flavor. Nice. Which one? Did you get the Repo or did you get the Añejo? I don't think it's subdued. I think it's got some really nice flavor. I have I've got the Platino, I got the Repo and the Añejo all in the square bottles from before. And I stocked up on them because you can find the Repo for like $22. And I got the Añejo for like $32, which is ridiculously cheap. Now there's $45 for the Blanco. The Blanco, the Platino I got before was $19 on the square bottle when I bought the older bottles. I love it. It's good stuff. There he is, Bernie. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. I love it. Thank you. You're my brother. You know you are. I always answer your questions for you. I'm always here to help. You know that. We go back and forth on the YouTube channel. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it for the super chat. You rock. You're awesome. You're welcome here anytime, okay? You know that, right? All right, let's see. What else do we have here? My grandpa used to make pulque with a common maguey. Okay, maguey. It's definitely an acquired taste. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, I didn't hate it, but I wasn't something where it's like, just, drinking it down a lot. It's interesting. Yeah. But it all depends, I guess, too, on what maguey you use. And that's, I try not to drink too much pulque. Hey, no, thank you, Bernie, dude. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love. Thank you so much. Thoughts on Tequila Ocho Añejo? I like it. That's my thoughts. It's good. What are your thoughts? Did you not like it? If you were thinking about, have you tried the Blanco yet? The Blanco's excellent. I love the Tequila Ocho Blanco. I love the Repo. I love the Añejo. But you just got to know when you go into the Añejo with Ocho, it's not going to be a heavy wood presence. So if you're looking for something, along the lines of bourbon and whiskey, or something with a stronger bourbon presence or the barrel presence, it's not going to have it. It's very agave forward. So you're going to get the cinnamon and the baking spices and the beautiful agave sweetness up front with some of the, the stuff you get from fermentation. And then you're just going to get a light sprinkling of barrel spices and stuff to it. So they do a good job with making sure that the agave is the hero on those. It's not as heavy as some other añejos where you get the rich chocolate and vanilla and stuff coming through, and just very light on the agave forwardness. It is a strong agave forwardness on it, which I like. It's $120, a good price for Ocho XA. Should I pull the trigger? Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's normal. It's a normal price for it. I'd pull the trigger. If you can find the 888, the Ocho Ocho Ocho, that one's good too, but that one's like $349 or something like that. It's expensive. It's like I haven't pulled the trigger on it yet just because it's $349, but I am doing a $499 tequila, the special extra añejo from Cascanes, but this is a special limited edition one. It's only 180 bottles, and so I saved my money for that one. That one I'm buying because they did give me a bottle to do the review on, and you guys remember my best XA video that I did. It one's phenomenal. So only 180 bottles of it, so I have to buy a bottle of that, and it was so good. I can't even sit here and drink the rest of this one because I don't want it to be gone. So I'm waiting until we're ready to buy the other bottles and I get another bottle in, then I'll finish this one because it's so good. It is so good. I had dreams about it when I first started drinking it. Serious. It was good. Just curious, how much tequila do you drink a day? Not very much. Not a lot. I don't even drink every day, honestly. You'd be surprised on how little I drink. When I sit like this, I'll drink a couple of glasses. I probably drink a couple of glasses 2 or 3 times a week. When I do reviews, I drink it, when I, but there might be some nights where I'm like, hey, let's just do a flight tasting and stuff. If a friend comes over or whatever, and I'll drink several glasses of it, but I'm not a drunk or anything, so I don't drink that much. No, I'm pretty normal. We'll be opening a bottle of the Tequila Ocho Añejo tonight. Very good, TJ. Dude, comment and let me know what you think, okay? It's good stuff. You'll like it. And then what you can do, one thing interesting with Ocho is that each year they pull the agave from a different field and you can taste the difference. So if you find another bottle of Añejo from another year, and the way you know the years is on the bottom of the bottle, it has a sticker. It says the year and it says what field that they pulled the agave from. So if you find another year and from a different field, buy those 2 Añejos and try them side to side. And the difference that you'll be tasting is primarily the difference of where the agave is grown. But and it may be a little bit of the barrel too, but it's mostly where the agave is grown. So you'll notice how different they are. It's really, really cool experiment. And make sure you tune in on Wednesday with Carlos Camarena for the happy hour with the Hombre. It's going to be great, and we'll talk about that, I'm sure. Is there a bar or restaurant in the Inland Empire that has a good choice of tequila? If there is, I haven't found one yet. There was a place called there's a place down by the Mission Inn. I forgot the name of it off the top of my head. I don't remember the name of it, but I guess they have some there. I just, my local store here I go to a lot is the La Bodega off of Central. I shot an episode of Shopping with the Hombre there. I go there because I can say, hey guys, I need a bottle of this, and they'll order it for me and they'll have it in a couple of days. And they're awesome. They take good care of me. So I like it. It's a really nice family owned liquor store. So if you're ever in the Inland Empire looking for a good liquor store, stop by La Bodega and say hello to my friends Mike and Nasser over there, and make sure you tell them the Tequila Hombre sent you and pick up something, and they'll take really good care of you. I love that store. All right, so love your show. Would you buy a Tapatio 100 Blanco from 2009? It has lost anything being that old. The price was good at $39. Well, Coco Loco, I love your show too. And yes, I would still buy it as long as it's sealed and hasn't been opened. It's fine. Pick it up, buy it. From 2009, that's when you're talking some good quality agave there too. So yeah, I'd definitely pick it up. $39.99, sure. Buy it. All right, I'm about to pop open my first bottle of G4 Blanco to try it out right now. Dude, yes.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. This is the Tequila Police. Pop open that bottle right now and tell us what you think. We all want to hear.
I definitely want to hear what you think about that G4 Blanco. So you pop it open right now and tell us, okay?
There you go. Everybody wants to hear it. Oh, thank you. I enjoy doing them. I'll do some more. As soon as COVID's over, I'll start. I was going to sneak into Total Wine and do a Total Wine episode, but, you know, they have this guy follow me around all the time going, hey, you have questions about tequila? It's like, no, I don't. You can go away. Or I'll just hang here just in case you have questions about tequila. It's like, I don't have questions. I don't want El Padrino. I don't want Kazul. I don't want any other stuff. Just go away. I know what tequilas I like. I'm not one of these guys that are like, you don't know who I am? You know, I don't do that. I don't do that. I let them find out if they want to research me online and stuff to find out what I do. But most of the time, they don't know. Although down at La Bodega, they know. They're like, oh, hey, Tequila Hombre. And, you know. Any chance of getting a representative from Siete Leguas on the stream? I could. It's just somebody from Sazerac. Why? You want somebody from Siete Leguas on the stream? What do you want to know about Siete Leguas? Ask away. I can help you. I've been there. I've met Fernando and Berta both. I know the distillery. Ask away. What do you want to know? And no, they're not adding a diffuser in their new factory. That was misspoken stuff. It's not happening. So if you were wondering about the diffuser thing, it's not happening. They're not putting a diffuser in their new factory. It's not going to happen. Fernando would never do that. I knew he would never do that. All right. Thoughts on Suave tequila? Well, if you look right behind me here, let me see. Oh, you see it? Right there. You're going to have to wait for the review. I got the Blanco and the Reposado we'll be doing a review of. So right there, I see it. That's the bottle you're talking about, right? Suave. That will be coming up. So make sure you click the subscribe button and click the bell next to it for notifications, and you will know. So that's what I think of Suave. You'll have to wait. Patience, my friend. It will come. Oh, Bernie, what are you laughing about? What are you laughing at? Bernie's laughing at me. Yes. Okay. Juan Quintero. Yes, what? What are we laughing? What are we saying yes about? I forgot already. Oh, yeah, that's the one. Okay, that's the one you're talking about. Yes. So just wait. I'll get a review of it going. I got to catch up on my review, so you'll see what I think about it when it comes up. I will definitely get a review on it here shortly. I've got some other ones in front of it right now, but it'll happen. So make sure you click the notification button, click the subscribe button on the channel, the notification button, and then you'll see the review when it gets posted. I liked your interview you had with Felipe Camarena. How about an episode with Carla? Dude, that is a good idea. I should do that. I should do that. You're correct, Ubaldo. Tune in Wednesday, where my guest will be Carlos and his daughter, Fanny Camarena. That was such a good idea. I decided to make it happen. It's going to happen Wednesday. You need to watch the channel, man. I posted that yesterday. He's going to be my guest. Carlos will be my guest and his daughter, Fanny. So make sure you see there on Wednesday. Dude, Norman Ellis, you are a superhero. Thank you so much for the super chat. Dude, you're my brother. Brother from another mother. I love you. Thank you so much for the love and the support. I appreciate you. You know, you're always welcome here in my mi casa, su casa. You have a question, You want to know something? I'm always here to help. Okay, Norman, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. You complete me. All right, next question. That's the next one. Yeah, that's the next. Exactly. He needs to watch the channel. Carlos is going to be here on Wednesday, and it's going to be great. So make sure you tune in Wednesday, 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for Happy Hour with the Hombre. Go look at the front of the channel. You'll see the thumbnail and the video link for it. Fani, his daughter, and Carlos will both be on with me. It's going to be great. It's going to be awesome. We're going to have a good time. Lots of great information. But here, you guys, when I have Carlos on, you don't talk to him about Felipe, okay? We don't ask questions about Felipe. We're talking about Carlos. All right? Thanks for shortening the learning. You're welcome, Norman. Thank you for the super chat, dude. I appreciate it. Anytime you guys got questions, you know I'm always here to help. You know, anytime you ask questions on the video comments, I always respond. And I'm always here to help you guys any way I can. You guys know that, right? All right. Yeah, you missed it. It hasn't happened yet. It's Wednesday, dude. I just posted it Monday. So we're doing it live on Wednesday. So you haven't missed it. Just make sure you tune in. It's going to happen on Wednesday, 6:00 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 Eastern. So I hope to see you there. I was curious about Siete Leguas production methods of using both a roller mill and a Tahona. I suppose it's the combination of efficiency. And for you, yeah, it is. It's about the flavor profile. They have a very unique peppery flavor profile that they try to shoot for. And what they do is they blend it between the Tahona factory and the roller mill factory, and they're both right next to each other. You literally can walk from one factory to the other, and I did that when I was there visiting them. But they make Blanco in each factory, and then they sit there and they blend them together to create the flavor profile that is their signature flavor profile. So they're able to create a consistent flavor profile because they blend from the two factories. So that's one of the keys for consistency for Siete Leguas. It's a very interesting process, the way they do that. But yeah, and if you ever get a chance to be a guest and watch the Tahona working there with the mules, it is amazing. It's great. Siete Leguas single barrel and D'Antonio are top. I was laughing about the guy who follows you. Yeah. Yeah, Siete Leguas single barrel is really good. You can only buy it in Mexico, and the D'Antonio is really good as well. Whenever I go to Mexico, I always try to buy a bottle of the single barrel añejo. It's really good. And if you buy it there at the distillery store, it's the cheapest you'll find it anywhere. Okay, so G4 is my new favorite. Yes, Rafa's a fan. Dude, we've created another G4 fan. Everybody put your hands together. Welcome Rafa to the G4 family. I don't work for G4 or anything, but I love the tequila, and I love it when other people discover it and find out that it's their new favorite. Welcome, Rafa. Sorry. You are now a G4 head like the rest of us. And wait till you try the Reposado. The Reposado is amazing too. It's really good. So try the Repo next. All right. I just bought 2 of the limited release of Ocho, the Tropical Rum Barrel and the Continental Cognac. Have you tried them? I have not got to them yet. Yeah, actually, I have a review of all 3 of them. And if you look right here behind me, right there, you'll see there's the Tropical, the Transatlantic in the middle, and the Continental on the end. I reviewed all 3 of them, and my goal was to try not to get trashed before I finish the interview. If you haven't watched it, it's pretty crazy because they're all high proof. But yeah, I have tried them. I like them all. I've been drinking the Tropical a lot. I love the way the rum barrel really interacted with the Ocho on that. But the Transatlantic, I think when I did the tasting was my favorite of all 3. I've been sipping on the Tropical now, and I've been really liking the flavor profile you get. It's kind of a maple syrup, beautiful, sweet, tropical fruit kind of goodness coming out of it. I enjoy it. Yes, G4. Roberto Romero says G4. Yeah. Woo.
Ooh, oh my God, G4, yeah!
There you go. I will tune in on Wednesday. Good. I will save a seat for you, Ubaldo. We'll make sure you are taken care of, my friend. All right. And what do we have you heard of or have an opinion of Bodega 1974 Tequila Bar in Orange County? No, I haven't. No, but I did. There's a restaurant. I'm trying to remember the name of it right now. That I ate at. They had a really impressive tequila selection. It's in Fashion Island, and it's over by. What is it over? It's over by It's on the side where the food court is. It's upstairs, and it's back in the corner there. It's a Spanish Mexican restaurant, I believe it's. But they had a really nice tequila selection there. I don't remember the name off the top of my head. My wife took me there for lunch one time, and we had lunch there, and it was really a nice tequila selection. So that's a good place if you want to go try to sample different tequilas. You can go to that restaurant there at Fashion Island. Another really good one in Orange County, if you really want to try a really cool place, we can sit down at the bar and try some good tequilas, is El Matador. It's on Newport Boulevard, right around the corner from High Time Wine. They have a really nice tequila selection, and the staff there is cool. They're not super knowledgeable about tequila, but they'll say, "Oh, I've heard this one's good," But you can select from. They have a huge wall of tequilas. You can select and do samples and try them. That's a good place to go. I don't know if they're doing outside or not because of COVID, but I don't know if the bar's open and they're just doing people, spaced out or not. You'll have to check it out. But whenever I go to High Time Wine to do shopping, I always stop at the El Matador to have some tequila and some lunch. They have really good tacos and stuff there too. What topics we talked about in Wednesday interview with Don Carlos? Well, we'll be talking about Don Carlos. I don't go in with preset topics. You guys, I interview him for a little bit and then it's open questions, but just don't ask questions about Felipe, because this is going to be about him. It's not going to be about Felipe. Felipe had his day. So we're just going to talk about him. Okay. So if I see questions about Felipe, I'm not going to ask him. So don't ask questions about Felipe. Have a little etiquette. Congratulations. Okay, we got 100 messages today. That's awesome. Hey, what's your opinion of Yave? Yave? You mean Yaye? Yayo. Yayo? Are you talking about Yayo? Yave. I don't know Yave. I know Yayo. I did a review of Yayo. You can look up that one. I know it's like slang for cocaine or something, but yeah, okay, that's the one. All right, does any of the distilleries age in cherry barrels? No. Not that I know of. Most of it's French or American oak, no cherry wood. So I don't think cherry wood normally is something that you want to age tequila in, but you can try it. I don't think they're playing with it because a lot of times they just order them from barrel suppliers. I don't think people are commercially aging stuff in cherry, but maybe if more cherry shows up, more of these guys will consider doing it. Yes, okay, Yayo, yeah, Yayo, Yayo. It's Yeyo, yeah. Yeah, get that, yeah. It's cocaine. Slang for cocaine. So people are like, how are the nose on your yayo? I just say it's very exuberant. Makes me want to clean the house. Hey, no, thank you, Ronald. I'm here for you, brother. You guys know that. I'm here for all of you guys. And those of you that did the super chats, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, so we're looking at an hour and a half, you guys. I think that's really good. I think I should go have dinner now because it is dinner time here. Thanks so much for showing up. We do this every Monday, so I look forward to seeing you guys next Monday. And don't forget Ubaldo. Wednesday, 6 o'clock Pacific time, right here on the Tequila Hombre. We'll have Carlos Camarena and his daughter Fanny. We're going to be talking about La Alteña, talking about all the tequilas that he makes. And we're going to be doing a barrel select for the Reposado live right here on YouTube. I'll be selecting the barrel for the Tequila Barrel Collective. And if you guys want to get in on that, I'll put a link in the description so you guys can join the Tequila Barrel Collective and be a part of that single barrel Reposado El Tesoro buy. All right? Thanks so much, you guys. There's 5 more minutes. Is that what he said? Let's keep it going. 5-minute intermission for dinner. No, I can't do that. Is there bad blood? No, it's just, we're talking about Carlos. There's not bad blood between them, but we're just talking about Carlos. Okay, this is Carlos's time. We don't want to have him sitting there talking about his brother. All right, his brother had his time. We didn't talk about Carlos. And we do the same with him. It's showing respect. He's taking time out of his day to come talk to us. We're going to talk. We're going to find out as much information we can about Carlos and what he does and stuff like that. We're not asking any questions about Felipe. Okay. What is this? Hello, I get it. We'll be here on Wednesday sipping on some Tapatio. There you go. Bring the Tapatio or the El Tesoro or bring your Ocho and we'll have a good time. Ron, no, thank you. It's been awesome, you guys. That is it for right now. So we'll see you Wednesday, 6 o'clock Pacific time. Make sure you're here early, get a seat. It will sell out. No, I'm joking. There'll be plenty of spots. But 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time right here on the channel. And we'll be doing the live stream with Carlos Camarena and Fanny, his daughter. It'll be awesome. I look forward to seeing you guys there. Make sure you have some good questions for him. And until then, may your life and nights be filled with fine tequila.